Hello my peeps, welcome back, and those that are new, welcome to my channel. I am Gina and this is Sparkly's 26. This came in our Beadalon Mystery Bead Box. It is 14 gauge wire and it's lavender. So I did buy some large hole beads, but I thought, you know, some of these amethysts would look pretty in there. So I want to use like a 20 gauge. This is aluminum, so it bends like super easy. So it'll be easy to work with. So I'll probably cut off a nice long piece of this. So I have enough to, I want to like wrap in between. So it's going to be kind of like a wrap, slide kind of thing, I think. I don't know. This is my first time going to be using this. And because it is a 14 gauge wire, I did purchase the pliers that is needed for these. Can you see the difference? That tooth is like wide. See how wide? Look how wide it is. This is, see, trying to give you the right angle. See how wide it is? That's how wide that crimp is. And it's supposed to crimp down and give us, oh, where's the, Did I throw it away? Yes. Threw it away. So it's supposed to look like this when we're done. Do a crimp here, done. So we got a crimp on each side of the wire. But I got all these beads and I gotta figure it all out. So you're here with me. We're gonna figure it out together. So here are our crimps. I get all of them. And our wire. I'm trying not to rest my arms on the desk. Makes the camera jiggle. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes. Very 14-inch gauge wire. And what I want is like a 7.5-inch bracelet. Like a bangle. And, oh my goodness. Here we go. I have this. This is a oval. It's oval mandrel, so I can make bangle bracelets. And I measured on there what's what. So I'm going to make a 7.5-inch bangle bracelet. I think that's average for a bangle. You don't want it too big. You don't want it too small. So I thought, I don't know, 7.5, or should we go 7 3/4? I don't know. Let's start with 7.5. See how big that gets us. I want to smooth out this wire. See, I'm smoothing it out a little bit as I unwind it. So I'm gonna wrap this around. Oh goodness me! We are going to wrap the wire around. Like that. Now we want to meet up at the end here because there's going to be a crimp here and it's just going to turn into a bangle bracelet. So let's see what 7.5 looks like. Should we go 7 3/4? Let's check that out. Let's go 7 3. Bangles, you like them to kind of flop around a little bit. So I'm going to go 7 3/4. Let's go in between the 8 and the 7.5. Let's bring this around this way. And we're going to come up. That's got to be redone now. Kind of mold the wire to the mandrel. Oh my goodness. goodness, that thing is heavy. Goodness. Yeah, let's go that route. I want to go that route. That should work. Okay, so now I'm going to snip it off right about here because I think they both. Are they both? Nope. You just got to put one in on one end, one in on the other end, and crimp. So I'm going to... Oh, I need crimpers that will snip 14 gauge. What do I have over here? I don't know. If I have snippers for 14 gauge, but I do have my, hang on. These are stainless steel nippers, so that should work. Pull off our crimp here. And we just want, I want to snip this off a little bit and get it a nice flush edge. There's that. That looks better. All right, and then we're going to do one right here. Here is our bracelet. Get rid of that wire. We only need one of these, so we'll just hang on to one. And then here is our bracelet. I want to mold it a little bit better. It's a little wonky, just a little. So I'm just going to, you know what I can do to make it, see, it's not exactly oval. So I have a little help here. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. Now we're going to tap it down all the way around. Hang on to it. And just tap it. Hang on to it. Tap it against it. And just keep going all the way around. Hold on to it so it's nice. And I'm having a hard time because it's really, really heavy. Oh, gosh. Hey, want to lift some weights? Grab a oval mandrel. Still doesn't really look oval. There we go. Let's stop right there. That's beautiful. Okie dokie. Now, I got two of these. Now, I want to slide on my beads. And these are the large hole beads. And we have a pearl. We have a large hole pearl fitting right over that 14 gauge. Isn't that nice? Nice. I'm just going to load all my beads up. Oh, that's not going to go on there. But this is. And, uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. I missed one on the other side. One right here. Right there. Okay, this was on here. This one. They're out of sequence because I want to not just put these on, but I want to put these on. And these are going to go with this. And we're going to intertwine. We're going to wrap them on. So this one goes next to the pearl. And then this one. And then this one. Okay. There we go. All better. All right. Now I want to get this. We're going to have a crimp down here. So we probably want to keep it back from there a little bit. And wrap around 2, 3 times. Nice and snug. Like I said, it's aluminum. It's very, very easy to work with. But I want to get that down. So here comes all the tools out of the caddy. There. You know what you can do is also slice that at an angle and you won't feel it. So I have to cut off a long piece. I want a long piece because longer is better. Oh, and this is coming off the spool. So I'm going to cut. I don't know how long I'm going to cut. I'm just going to cut way down here. Look how easy. I probably could have taken a butter knife to that. Okay, now let's figure out how we're going to do this. Tools out of the way. Oh, this is gone. That away. I don't need this. Oh my gosh. Put everything back. Oh. Now, do we want to wrap like, or just coil like this? Just coil like that. A little closer. Then we'll come up, we'll coil. And this is going to be where our beads are supposed to be, and they're falling off because I don't have a bead stopper on. That would be helpful. All right, get my beads back on there. That, and then the gold, and then this one again. And then we'll bead stopper. Open wide. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, I want this evenly spaced. And then we're going to come up, and I think I want to do like my first, no, maybe not yet. I'm not bringing the wire all the way through. I'm just wrapping. And then I think I'm going to start putting my beads on. So I'm going to wrap this one around, bring it up, and then I'm going to bring one of these amethyst down, all the way down. Oh, we hit a bump. Hit a bump. I got it. So when that happens, you know what you do? I just get out my flat nose and chomp, chomp, chomp. All the way around, and there you go. Now we're going to position that on top, and then see how we want to. See how high that comes off there? Should we bring it down like this? So yeah, so it's not so noticeable. All right, there's that. And we're going to wrap around. Pull the wire through. And then we're going to slide down a bead. So we're going to go around this bead. I think we should have slid one on. And then we're going to go around that one. And then we're going to put on another bead. Which is another amethyst. I have to look at it and keep track of where I'm going. I have my pattern. Some of them are going on, some are sliding on. So we're going to bring this down and wrap. I should have wrapped, maybe I should have done that. Wrapped around like right there. Yeah. Now, let's slide down another one. And we're going to go around that one. Let's go around it underneath. I don't know. It's not looking as pretty as I thought it would. Maybe it's not turning out as pretty as I thought it would do. Come across your pearl. And then we're going to come across this crystal and loop around. And then slide this up underneath, wrap around. And then we have this one. And we're going to wrap over that. And then wrap around there. And let's see what we have. No! Oh my gosh. No. Well, this part looks not too bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't put the purple one in there. I guess we're just going to leave these ones out. This looks bad. This looks good. I like this. Okay. What we're going to do, I'm going to start over. I'll be back. Okay, I took the amethyst all off. So it just looks funny. Popped out on the end there. So we're just going to keep going with this wire. And there's kinks in it, but when you wrap it, it's not going to be noticeable. So, and I'm not bringing the wire all the way through. I'm just trying to wrap. Gina, do it right. Okay. This is the top of our bracelet. We want to wrap. So I'm going to do one more wrap, and then I'm going to start bringing down the beads, and then I'm going to wrap over this bead, bring it over to the other side, and bring it all the way around right there. Just swing it around and bring your wire through. Just like that. And then we're going to go and we're going to make another. Keep coming with me. Come with me. And then we're going to go. Let's make these a little tighter. And circle Or should we just, I think it might be better if we just went zoop, 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 like that. And then come on the other side of the spacer. And we're going to wrap right around the spacer, make a loop, make a loop. And then we're going to slide up, and then we're going to bring this over, wrap around that side, nice and snug. What I'm doing here with my finger is cinching that wire around this wire. So it's snug. And then we have our pearl. Now is that on top? Oh my goodness. I think I gauged it just right. Okay, we're going over the top and on the other side. And we're going to wrap nice and snug. I should probably raise this up here. Wrap this around and just take your finger and cinch. And then we're going to come back around and we're going to bring another bead up and we're going to go over that bead, and right next to it we're going to cinch it in place just like that. And then I'm going to slide up our next bead, and I'm just going to come underneath that one because it's all gold anyway. We'll just keep it like that, and we're going to cinch right next to it. Just cinch. Now we have our last bead. Bring it up. Over that bead and around to this side and cinch. Nice and snug. There's that. And then we're going to wrap. Do we want to wrap all the way down, or should we just, I don't know, let me see what this looks like. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to wrap all the way down. Just space it out as best you can. And we'll end it down here. Keep going with me. Come with me. Oh, I didn't. There we go. It's probably not even. Hey, looks pretty darn good to me. Yeehaw. I'm doing it. We're doing it. So if you guys got a box and some large hole beads, and if you don't have any large hole beads, you can go to Amazon and just plug in large hole beads. And there's all kinds of different ones. Some will come like in kits, so you get like different ones. Excuse me, like all different colors in one box. And then others you can just buy, like, I don't know, so many of these amethysts. And I think I'm going to wrap right here. What do you think? This one's not looking so hot. It's kind of loose. The rest of it's a snug. He's a little loose. He's a little loose. If I can... Nope, there's nothing I can do. He's loose. He's on the run. If I can push these together. Push them together. There we go. And then there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Well, what do you think? Yay? Nay? Should see. This is, should have gone over the top here. Because this is oval. I went over. Well, I don't. It'll work. It'll work. It'll just, I'm going to go around here one more time. Looks like it's going to come undone if I don't do it. One last time. And snip it off underneath because I want the same amount of loops on this side as this side. So I'm going to use my flush cutters. And I want to snip on, because this is the part that's going to rest on your arm. I'm going to bring it around to the side a little bit and snip it off there. And we can snip like at an angle. And then push it down. I can't get it. There we go. The wire is keeping me get into it. There we go. There we go. And cinch it down. Nice. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Well, here comes the crimping part. We're going to put our crimp on this end and our crimp on this end, and the wires come together. Oh no. The wires come together right there. So that doesn't make it even out here. You know what we do? We're just rebend it. We want this on top, obviously. And then just bring this in. Bring this in. And then we'll just snip off. We will snip off a little bit, so we get out our stainless steel cutters. So I gotta come back here. So they come together here. And we put this in. And this one in. Slide it over the two of them. I can slide this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, now it's a matter of just getting it crimped. Now, how do we want to crimp it on the side? Yeah, we're going to crimp this way. I'm going to crimp down this way. So, we're going to get out our handy dandy crimpers that I just bought just for this. And we're going to hold the wires. The wires, I can tell, are pushed together because there's no resistance. It's just, well, there's resistance. So two of them are connected. So I'm going to get it on there. I want to get it flush, just like I would any other crimp. You see what I meant? And then I'm going to get it together here. There's that. I want to measure. And I'm off to the side and squeeze. And then the other side. And we're going to go flush. Maybe not so flush, I don't know. And squeeze. And there we have it. Nice. Okay, I don't like that. So is this round part supposed to round it up? Sure does. Okay, get it in the round part, and that's in the back. Yeah, in the back, and we're going to start going around. This side, not so much. There. Oh, I was going to put these itty bitty. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. That's fine. I think this worked out. I don't know. Oh, no, it didn't. I think when I made the circle, I gotta recrimp that now. Press down on it and squeeze. Squeeze nice and hard into the wire. There we go. Okay, stop playing with it. It is done. It is done. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yay, nay? I think it's pretty. But I don't think it'll fit my wrist. No, it won't go over my hand. Maybe I should have went bigger. Probably should have went bigger. Well, we had to cut some off, so it's probably only a 7.5. So it's gonna it's gonna fit somebody with a little tiny wrist. All right. Well, that was my first try at this 14 gauge wire. I wanted to do something different with it. I suppose we didn't have to come all the way up like this. We probably could have just done this and kept it like that. Could have done that. But that's my first one. All right, and I'm going to stop right there because we could just go on and on. I could take it all apart. Or, oh, no. We could just make a new one. We just make a new one. Should we make another one? No. No, because, no. I think I would change it to do this. I would wrap them around there, and then do my wraps, and then wrap all around here. I didn't wrap around that one very well. Wrap around the end, and do that. That's what I would do. I might take this one apart. I don't know. All right, I'm going to stop thinking, you guys. I don't know. All right, well, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Just hit the like button. Thank you. And then until next time, happy beading.